It all started on one rainy, lonely night. I had promised my subscribers a Soulja Boy remix, but only if they made it to the 100 like goal. What I didn't anticipate is people liking the video. So I present to you Soulja Boy, the melodic rhythm remix. So this idea was originally birthed by me making an edit. It was a chill step, meme step sort of edit of Crank That by Soulja Boy. Thought it'd be a funny intro song for my streams. Then from there, I started building on that project file. I literally just looped the original sample and threw a dubstep drum loop over it. Then from there, I started messing around with a drop sort of section. This took me several tries. One of the hardest parts of producing music with drops is making sure that it doesn't sound disjointed when you switch sections. I've run into that problem a lot. I'm sure a lot of other people do as well. There's no real solution to it. You just got to make sure things flow. Sometimes they don't flow, and that's why it may take several tries, or maybe several hundred tries. Anyways, I started making some progress. I use Splice, guys. Don't judge me, okay? Generally, I don't really use Splice that much, but I found to make all these sounds from scratch would be kind of tough, and I didn't have like a lot of sample packs. I'm gonna make a bunch of excuses, okay? Shut up. Anyways, you may notice the Virtual Riot wub sound in here. Again, shut up. This might be what they call a cardinal sin. Anyways, I use like a rhythm drum loop. I figured it'd be more modern if we did rhythm. I don't think people listen to dubstep anymore. I don't even think they know what that is anymore. Tried to make sure everything was in C minor because I figured out that Soulja Boy's Crank That is in C minor. Anyways, the notes to play Crank That are C, G, and A flat. Just those three notes are all you need. I was most happy with this melodic rhythm sort of thing I made. It's a little more busy, but I thought it sounded a lot better and a lot less empty and a lot less disjointed when I put it next to the original sample, if you will. I also found some other bass sounds to bring in to make another section or two. Then I also put some effects on them to give it some variation, and I also chopped in some other sounds here and there. Obviously, I layered a sub bass underneath. Would I look like some sort of amateur? What do you think I am, subpar? So I used Endless Smile. Shut up, okay? Shut the fuck up. Used Endless Smile to help make the drop quicker because I really didn't want to do that typical build-up drop sort of shit. So I did the reverb sort of typical build-up drop shit. I just didn't want to do the rhythmic typical build-up drop shit because I'm really sick of that. I can do the reverb one, can't do the other one. Anyways, fading from that into the more melodic atmospheric thing worked out pretty good, and I think that's what kind of made those two sections work together, that and the fact they're both in C minor. I used a little jungle break in the middle, and I also low passed the track, and then I automated the filter, and then I also used Endless Smile again, because why not? Since I knew the melody for Crank That already, I had brought that into some other patches. One of them is this FX sort of sounding patch. I used that in the middle. I tried to use the melody a little bit here and there with some synths, but honestly, I think the melody is not that good. Sorry guys, I don't know if I'm the first to ever say this, but I think the Crank That melody is not that good. I think it's it's so bad it's good melody. So yeah, I don't know. I wasn't able to really work with it that much. That's why I only used it in the beginning, because I honestly think it's not that good of a melody. To me, it's like a so bad it's so good melody. You didn't hear that from me. By the way, this has been Steven the whole time, guys. You just been pranked. You just been pranked. At some point, I decided to bring in the Soulja Boy vocals. I had done the rhythm drop, and I was like, hey, those vocals would fit in empty space right here. So I did that. Some might say it's obnoxious, and I might agree. I'm actually pretty happy to have done this remix because I feel like this makes like the 2006 version of me really happy, and this also makes like the 2012 version of me really happy, because at one point I was really into Soulja Boy, don't tell anyone, and at another point I was also really into dubstep, again, don't tell anyone. I also did the typical sort of arrangement you would do for this sort of thing. Here's the time lapse. Did some basic mixing and mastering, you know the drill, getting the levels right, dubstep, turning it up, flipping it, making it loud. Okay guys, that's it for this video. I'm your host Weaver Beats. Make sure to like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, dislike if you disliked it. Do you guys have suggestions for what type of video I should do next? What should I review next? I wanted to review Native Instruments Playbox, but there's no free trial for it. Not paying for it to see if it's good. That's crazy talk, man. Send me more suggestions for things to review. I'm gonna look at the post I posted recently, and I'll see if there's anything else that sparks my interest. Maybe Adapter Audio Sculptor? I don't know, the lander mastering thing is like, I'm doing that, but I need to like make sure I have several good mix downs of some songs that I want to send in of different genres. I don't know, they didn't do a good job with the boom bap songs. No, I want to make sure we get like a variety of genres, some stuff with a lot of bass, some stuff with not as much bass. But anyways, guys, make sure to check out my Twitter, Twitch, Discord, and I'll see you guys next time. Hey you, consider joining my Patreon. It's a great way to support the channel while getting lessons, mastering, exclusive content, early content, exclusive presets, racks, and more. Click the link in the description to check it out.